Amanda Holden is getting all the tough assignments these days. Last week, she sat down with Johnny Depp and Tim Burton and talked about their new movie, Alice in Wonderland. And now she has chatted with Johnny's co-star, the lovely Anne Hathaway. And Amanda joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, darling. Yes, that's absolutely right. Last week I sat down and had my very own mad tea party with the lovely Anne Hathaway, and we discussed her new role in Alice in Wonderland and her amazing career so far.
Your timing is impeccable, thank you.
You're welcome, Your Highness.
From her first big role as a nice teenager in The Princess Diaries to playing an ingenue in the backbiting fashion film Devil Wears Prada, Anne Hathaway has primarily been cast as a sweetheart.
Thank you for your time.
Is it a stretch to have so much goodness in all the roles you play?
Most people ask that about the bad characters, if that's a stretch. Thank you. Terrible stretch. I am actually an awful person, if you can't tell. Yes, you know, I wear white to distract.
And you took the wings off at the door, didn't you?
Oh, yes, well, you know, I had to put them somewhere. This chair is very, very tiny. It's kind of it's constantly a problem. All the characters are a stretch. I've yet to find a character that's kind of like me.
In Alice, Anne plays the good white queen who fights the evil forces of her sister, the Red Queen of Hearts.
We have our champion.
The makeup is unbelievable in Alice. You have very sort of dark eyebrows and black lips. How much input did you have with that kind of look? And you look a bit Veronica Lake with your hair. Did you kind of create all that, or was it something you discussed?
No. I was working with Tim's team, so I kind of figured, you know, these were the people who had created so many of the looks that I'd loved in his films, and so I just kind of wanted them to work their magic on me. And I was so happy because when they showed me what I looked like, I thought, oh, I look like the Corpse Bride. And
yes!
I loved that movie so
do.
much, and I was so thrilled every single day to be made into a Tim Burton heroine. It was a dream come true.
2 teaspoons of wishful thinking. That should do it.
Where did the sort of idea for you kind of hover in the movie? It's like you've got no legs at all. You just sort of glide along.
Well, that was actually born from my absolute joy and enthusiasm at wearing the costume. All of a sudden, I caught a glimpse of the costume in the mirror.
Feel better?
And I realized that, you know, if I walked with very small steps, that it didn't look like I was walking at all. It looked like I was gliding. And I thought, oh my God, this is a world without rules. Gravity maybe doesn't apply to her as much. And
so brilliant.
You know, so I was really nervous because I worked on it very hard on my own and I didn't tell Tim. And so then I was really nervous the first take that he was going to hate it, and because I didn't have a plan B. And so then when he said that he really liked it, I was overjoyed, and and we were off and running.
It is.
Or floating, as it were.
Action.
I had hoped to have a champion by now.
The action was filmed against a green screen. The exotic lushness of Wonderland was coloured in afterwards by computer.
It is against my vows to harm any living creature.
I mean, obviously you can't really have any kind of concept about what's going to be there. I know there was a little set brought to you, wasn't there, so you could sort of have some kind of idea.
Yeah.
But was that a bit weird, just having green everywhere?
Movie making's weird, period. It's just kind of, it's kind of to what degree. And so in that respect, I kind of steeled myself and I was like, all right, so this is perfect. I'm going to hold a football and it's going to be a bloodhound, and I buy it. So it was...
This is when drama school really comes in handy.
Yes, it does. So I was pretty gung-ho about the entire experience.
Yeah. Do you think all the best people are mad? I think they are.
I think, I've got to say, I trust people when they have a bit of madness in them.
Definitely.
Quicker. And it's kind of, you know, what's that wonderful Mae West, if you don't have something nice to say, come sit by me. If you're a little mad, come sit by me.
Alice in Wonderland opens worldwide from this Friday.
And Amanda, it's interesting because looking at those pictures of her physically, she talked about her inspiration. What else did she use for inspiration for this white queen role?
Incredibly, Tim Burton, I forget that he lives in this country, has been inspired by a really voluptuous chef that we have over here called Nigella Lawson, who kind of portrays this kind of, you know, very sweet, lovely woman, but there's actually a little naughty glint in her eye, so you know that she's putting too much sugar and too much butter in all her cakes, really, and she's quite a naughty little chef. So apparently that's where she got a lot of inspiration. And apparently also Anne listened to a lot of Blondie, and she was inspired by Norma Desmond in Sunset Boulevard.
Norma Desmond, oh, very good. She is a delight to be with. I mean, she is funny and smart and it's a terrific personality.
She's really bright.
Yeah. I have to ask you
really bright, but she cast a... Yes.
Yes, I have a little bit of an idle question. Idle chatter, as it were. What can you tell us?
Idle chit-chat?
Yes. What about Simon Cowell getting married?
Wow, I have to say, I can't confirm or deny that. We'll have to wait and see, but I have never seen him so skippy and so giddy. He's like a 13-year-old. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. When we were filming Britain's Got Talent, every time we looked at an act, he would lean back in his chair and say, "What did you think? What did you think?" Mishkon is how you pronounce her name. And it was all about what she thought and how she was enjoying the show. He's really, really happy. And all his edges have been blunted.
You know, if you go on Wikipedia and you look up Simon Cowell, the words Skippy and Giddy do not ever appear. So we may have to change his whole profile. All right. Amanda, great.
I think so.
Great to see you. We'll let you get inside and warm up a little bit. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Harry. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.